You guys, I've realized I've done so many videos on this channel on UGC, as you can see from the thumbnails on the screen. I've even done videos that show you examples and all of that. But I also haven't done a video that explains really why brands are obsessed. And the reason I want you guys to know this information is so that you can use it to your knowledge, to leverage, to obviously to work with them, right? And to get paid. Because when you know what the other side is thinking, it is always going to go to your advantage. Now, obviously UGC is one of the biggest hype things, but I want to break down, explain, show visuals, all of that, okay? So no better way than to show user-generated content. UGC literally is meant to feel like it's a customer that is talking about this product. Now, I love to go on Facebook because so many ads nowadays are UGC ads. This one right here, we're saying this bag is exactly what every mom dreams of. So many pockets, like da-da-da. Now I'm not putting the actual volume on, but she is showing this product. That's a style of UGC where she is showing it and she's filming it and she's walking you through a product demonstration. That's the style of UGC, right? Let's keep scrolling and see if anything else that kind of just pops up because I always get so many ads. Look at this one, VIP traveler bucket list. Like, this looks like a reel on Instagram or TikTok. Like, even the way the text is, that creator, she shot this, and it feels like it could be someone who's saying there. It feels like an Instagram reel, right? I don't know. I always see them. Let's just scroll a little bit more. Okay, this one, another UGC style. This is showing the product in use. It's another ad. Obviously, I get a lot of travel stuff because I like to travel. But it looks like this guy, just a normal, cool dude on his skateboard, he's using this product, right? And it feels user-generated, like the person who is using the product is making it. So obviously showing you guys these quick little examples just for people who are brand spanking new and they don't know what user-generated content is. Let's talk about why brands are obsessed. So the first reason, I'm sure you can tell, is authenticity and relatability. Like, even with the lawn skater guy who's traveling with his little thing and his girlfriend, like, the people who are getting those ads, they may feel, one, it's super authentic. He probably actually does use that product. Two, it's relatable. Like, they may see themselves in that actor. Like, hey, I'm also a young guy that likes to travel and all of that. So the authenticity and relatability element of UGC, you can't find it anywhere else. It's almost impossible to find, in a regular static photo or a carousel. This comes to life in user-generated video in particular, because again, it's created by real people in real life settings. Like, oftentimes, it's not perfect models, right? It's people who look different. There's different ages. There's different, like, people who look like real people. Not to say that models don't, but it's just a different sense of relatability to the content. And what does relatability and authenticity do? What does that do? It creates trust. So you automatically trust this brand. It's a subconscious thing that's happening, but that's what that authenticity piece does. It's not like, oh, this is authentic content. It's, oh, this is authentic content. I trust this brand. They must be good. I should buy from them. Now, the second big reason brands love UGC is the social proof. Now, if you are watching this video and taking notes, use these words in your pitch, you guys. Use words like the social proof element of UGC is, unparalleled. Because again, social proof creates this space where it's like you rely on the opinions of others, right? Like, we all go on Yelp and we all look at reviews. I once saw this UGC video where the girl was like, I have tried all these mascaras and they all make my eyelashes fall. I'm like, this one's amazing. And I don't even know who she is, but I'm like, oh, I trust her. Right? Because again, it has this vibe that there's a social proof, especially when it's UGC that shows before and after or shows the product on and you're able to say, oh, it works for her, it could work for me. So the social proof is also really important. Now, the third reason brands love UGC is because brands love engagement. They want their content to do well. They want their content to get views, just like you guys. They want their content to get shares, just like you guys, right? They want it to have engagement, right? It's important to them because they want their brand's messaging in front of a lot of people. So creating UGC content increases their chance of engaging their audiences rather than having some stiff video or stiff content on their page that feels like it was done in a studio. They're hiring a bunch of different UGC creators to make it feel human and natural to get that engagement. What does engagement do? It helps the algorithm, right? It helps that content boost to new audiences. It also, when there's strong engagement on a post, it also does serve as social proof also. And it says, hey, this content, this video is probably, or this product being shown as good because look at all the people engaging in the comments or the amount of people that have shared it, right? Like us as customers, we see the shares on Instagram and we're like, the social proof is tying into the engagement here. Now, if you are a creator that again is like, oh, I should totally get into UGC and I want to start pitching more and I want to tell the brands that my UGC skills are going to help their engagement and help their social proof and help humanize the brand. If you want to learn what to say, how to pitch, how to write that pitch, all of that, come to my next free live training. I host them all the time, you guys. They're very, very helpful. And I think they're going to get you in a really good position to pitch to your dream brand and start making UGC content for them. Now, the fourth reason brands are obsessed with UGC, and remember, this is someone who is on the brand side, who is paid for content and paid for influence, so I know, is the cost effectiveness. Y'all, there is no better bang for your buck than working with a UGC creator. Back in the day, I would have to do a $10,000 photo shoot or more, maybe $15,000. And that was just photo shoots, right? I could only work with maybe like 1 or 2 models. So I only had like 1 or 2 types of people, which again, there's not just 1 or 2 types of customers. Like customers vary in look, ethnicity, and ages and genders and all of that. So it was so limiting, right? Now you take that same $15K budget and you divide it up. And you're able to work with so many other creators. From a cost-effective standpoint, that's why brands love UGC, because they can even go to one creator and get lots of different styles. I was working with a UGC creator recently, and the package that we put together to sell to her brand partner was 30 videos. Now that's a lot, 30 UGC reels, like short reels, but they were a mixed bag. Some were 7 seconds, some were 30 seconds, some were minute style. There was unboxings, there was testimonials. Sometimes her face wasn't in it, sometimes it was. So again, like it's just so cost effective for a brand to not have to pay hair, makeup, studio, video, editing, all the things. They get it from one person. And that's why when you are charging these brands, you guys, you want to use this lingo to help you get paid your worth. Now, another reason brands love UGC content is just the viral potential behind it. UGC content tends to have a better shot of going viral because it has, again, that engagement kind of built in. Like if the content does really well, people start sharing it and it starts to boost. I'm like, oh my God, this could hit, this could do really well. Versus again, I know for a fact, if I go to one of my brands and I'm like, we're gonna put together like a video in a studio, it's not gonna hit, it's not gonna fly, right? The viral potentiality is quite low. Versus I know if we're putting all our budget working with different creators, we got a better shot of getting views, which hopefully then translate to sales for the client. So brands know this, or they're starting to learn it because the viral potentiality behind UGC is also unparalleled. It's really hard to get that from like staged content versus when it feels like someone, a real person, is using it and making it. Because brands, you guys, they have a really hard time like humanizing themselves. They're very like stiff. And that's why UGC creators are amazing to help in this area. All right, so I hope that gives you guys a top level understanding, authenticity and relatability, social proof, engagement, cost effectiveness, and viral potentiality are reasons brands like me and my clients on the brand side love working with UGC creators. So remember, don't be intimidated to send that pitch. Don't be afraid. You can do this. It is the world that we are living in. Everyone needs content, not just you guys. Brands need content too. So send that pitch. And if you need help doing so, remember here at Sidewalker, we have a variety of different resources from trainings to courses, all on how to work with brands. I'll leave those links below and I will see you guys in the next video.